Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. We have four news rammed into one. I'll be as fast as I can, to give you both the headlines and what is at stake. About the southeastern governors, one of our prominent sons have decided to call them out over what they are doing. In fact, the ex-power minister blames southeast governors, accuses them of being obstacles to the regional integration and Okorocha 2023 elections, a whole lot of them. Very quickly, but before we do so, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Southeast governors have been accused of constituting themselves as obstacles to regional integration. According to him, the governors were busy amassing wealth instead of them to work together for the benefit of the region. Going further, he said that the governors fail to realize that with the way things are going, there can be a revolution. The Southeast governors have been blamed for the problems being faced by Southeast. This was disclosed by a former minister of Professor Chinedu Nebo. He said governors of the Southeast constitute major obstacles to economic and regional integration of their state. He made this known during the unveiling of Beacon's first survey report in Enugu by African Heritage Institute. The former Vice Chancellor of University of Nigeria, Nsukka, while delivering his keynote address titled "The Need for Regional Economic Integration of Nigeria: A Perspective from the Southeast," alleged that the governors, rather than working together to maximize and utilize the abundant natural and human resources in the region, were busy amassing wealth for themselves and their generation. He said, and I quote, "They don't think about the development of their state. They only think about how to secure second tenure. It's how much can I get? It's how much can I get? How much can I amass? How much can I acquire within 8 years period? They don't realize because of the massive corruption we have in our land, one day there might be a revolution and everything they have acquired will be destroyed in the process. If our governors will be sensible enough to see Igwe Buike, okay, Igwe Buike phenomenon as a principle of existence and survival, they will do better. How often do they come together to strategize?" he asked. "They should avoid selfishness and self-centeredness that will destroy them and the state they are presiding over." Very strong statement, I must say. But let's look at the other ones very quickly. And 2023 election, he said denying Igbo presidency will be the highest level of marginalization against the Igbo, OKK ones. In another report, ahead of 2023 general elections, a former chairman of the Police Service Commission (PSC) and president Pan Igbo Foundation (PNF), Chief Simeon Okeke, has said that if Igbos are not given a chance to rule the country, it shows the highest level of marginalization against Igbo. Chief Okeke made this statement during an interview on Friday at his Amici Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State. The Igbo leader, who spoke on national issues including Biafra secession, agitation by the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), and tackling insecurity, disclosed that a peaceful agitation or protest is not an offense in Nigeria and all over the world, adding that there is a genuine move for Nigerian president of Igbo extraction. And then another 2023 election, APC Northern Coalition gives reasons Okorocha should become Nigerian president. Meanwhile, the lawmaker representing Imo West Territorial District, Rojas Okorocha, seemed to have been gathering a lot of support towards his presidential ambition. In recent move, a coalition of All Progressive Congress (APC) support groups across the country have launched campaigns to support Okorocha's drive towards Nigeria's presidency come 2023. It also reported that the group in an event in Kanu metropolis attracted APC supporters across the northern region of the country. All right, let's look at very quickly a cross section of each and every one of them. Sorry, I had to make it very fast, and so that we'll work within the space of time we have. The Nebo professor, former vice, an academician, and also an ex-minister, said something very strong. Say, look, come on. But honestly, let's leave political talk. Is it wrong? The roads are bad. The roads they championed the other time. They said they had to bring in the president in Southeast to come and launch the road. was not even up to 1 month. The roads have already gotten pothole. Rain has brought them. Come on. During the time of Roger Sokoros, I think one of the this thing he built for, he was 8 years, 8 years to 2 years tenure. The this thing he did, one of the I think the buildings, public buildings he built, it fell. The road, Uzodima had to break the road, saying it is bad. Look at Abia State, the very market that brings billions for Southeast. Who does not know area market? It's a sore sight. In fact, when I see people eating there, they buy food, they sell their market and eat food, I begin to wonder. I'm surprised there's no cholera outbreak in that place. Sorry to say this, I'm just being very blunt. You want to go to Aba, you will cry blood if you see the level of deaths. The roads are bad, except for the major cities, like Umahia and the rest. The rest are really terrible. It's a south side. But the question now is, do we have such money to take care of those things? Yes, we do. Are they being used for it? I do not know. But what the question is, it's not always about propaganda. Result. What is the result? The roads are bad. Are there people who have been given funds to do that? Yes. Are they not doing it? What are the repercussions? No one. There's no repercussion. Nobody's being questioned to do the right thing. And these are the things we're talking about. Nigeria needs accountability. We need a level where we forget the business as usual. We don't need to vote people because they're your brothers. You don't need to bring in people into power because it is my family member. That's like one of the things that happened in Imo State, where Roger Sokorocha himself wanted to impose upon Imo State his son-in-law. That's where the whole problem started. Isn't that an empire that even Oshomole then had to scream, said that Okorocha is trying to build an empire in Imo State? Come on, it's an election, it's a democracy. Allow people to choose their choice, make their choice, and let them stand by it. The level of corruption in Nigeria is worth discussing, and it's worrisome. Well, I guess that judging by what they're now saying, and now Korocha, who had done Ministry of Happiness in Imo State and brought in the terminology called Iberiberism, is now going in for a presidency. If you can do statue and say that those who want to know history, they should come to Imo State. I see the internet is not there for you to know your history, even if you don't have the history book. He's not saying that you should go and go to. It's worrisome. And these are the people who are coming out for the same thing. Well, let's hope that Nigerians will do the right thing this time. And that's what we're going to wrap it up. I just also pray that this information that Nebo has brought, that this will cause our southeastern governors to work together and look into the issue of regionalization and see how we can, even the issue of insecurity. There's always this security vote, but it's never been given. Or even when it is being given, we don't see it in effect. Well, that's pretty good to wrap it up. Let's meet in that comment section. Do you have a different opinion to what Nebo is saying, or do you totally agree with him? Let's interact. Do have a nice day.